Welcome to Business Live. We begin tonight from the Central Regional Capital, Cape Coast, where this year's Farmers' Day celebration will be held. This year's celebration is highlighting the Planting for Food and Jobs programs impacting the agri sector amid a very difficult year for farmers. Let's bring in Emma Davis, who is covering this year's event from Cape Coast for us. And great to have you on Business Live tonight. Emma, tell us what will be some of the key issues that the farmers would want addressed when members of the government come to the Central Region tomorrow for the celebration.
We are still at Adisadel College, where the main event will be held tomorrow, the Farmers' Day celebration. I have some awardees with me who are going to tell me their expectations for tomorrow. Please tell me your name.
I'm Helena Ewurusa.
Okay,
from
please.
the Bono region. From Bono region.
Okay, please. What are your expectations for tomorrow?
I'm not expecting anything more than a very successful Farmers' Day. Award winners will get their awards, and I know it will motivate them a lot because so much has been put in this event, and I know it will benefit the country.
How do you feel like as an awardee?
I'm elated. This is the best thing that has ever happened. I mean, it is a source of motivation, and I feel that with this, it should not stop, but it should be more enhanced than this, so that more people will experience this. And when they go back, they will sell what they came and saw.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now, to you, please tell me what you expect from the ministry tomorrow. Anything you expect them to do, a major change in the agricultural sector?
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Jamie Savoka, and I'm from Central Region, specifically Dunkwa Onofin. I expect the ministry to at least encourage more, put measures in place to involve the youth in farming or into agriculture, general agriculture, fishing, and all aspects of agriculture. Because now when you consider the age brackets of the farmers now, it's almost over 60 years. So I expect the ministry to engage, to put measures in place to make sure that agriculture becomes attractive for the youth to enter into agriculture.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now I have here with me the PR for the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Mr. Tanko, welcome to Business Live.
Thank you for having me.
Please tell us what to expect tomorrow.
Well, 37 years down the lane, tomorrow we are expecting nothing but the best. We've moved away from awarding our farmers with just a hoe, cutlass and Wellington boots. Today we are talking of $100,000 for the national best farmer. We are talking of a tractor with its implement set, kind courtesy Bank. We are talking of the second runner-up taking away a Nissan double cabin pickup sponsored by the Stanbic Bank. The national best farmer, of course, is sponsored by ADB. So we are well prepared and waiting for tomorrow.
Which dignitaries should we expect tomorrow to motivate people?
Yes, so the honors lies on the President of the Republic of Ghana to award these farmers. It's his day. He is the man in charge. Of course, we're expecting industry players. You've seen them there in the exhibition stands. We're expecting ministers of state and all stakeholders in the agriculture sector. Our developmental partners will also join us so that we can give a befitting celebration to our farmers.
You have been in this space for quite a while, so you can tell us how this has been over the years. How would you compare this year's Farmers' Day celebration, especially with the whole week, the exhibition, and people's participation? How would you compare this year to other years?
Yes, I would say 5 years down the lane, we have moved from the one-day event to a 5-day event where we engage industry players. And we have moved the regional celebrations to the national. So we only have district celebrations. So all regional awards will be presented tomorrow, including the national awards. So previously we have just one day, which is the first week of December, to celebrate our farmers. For now, we have a week long We have industry players exhibiting technology and innovations. The award winners are all here. They go through, they have that kind of networking and interaction with industry players. We are hoping that at the end of the day, they'll be able to find solutions to agricultural problems in this country. Once that linkage is there, wherever they are, they can place a call and get things done in terms of agricultural machineries. We have seen display of technology in terms of drones for spraying, drones to monitor pests and insects infections on the farms, and many more. So this year is so unique, and particularly when we have also moved from building 3-bedroom house or 2-bedroom house for the national best farmer, we have moved away from it. Now we want the entire community where the best farmer is operating from to benefit. So the cash amount is supposed to enable the best farmer enlarging his farm enterprise to benefit the entire community.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tanko. What is ongoing right now is rehearsal ahead of tomorrow's celebration. The farmers are being taught or are being prepared as to how to behave tomorrow. My name is Emma Davis, reporting for Joy Business.
Thanks very much indeed, Emma Davis, with that update from the Central Region. While the Agricultural Development Bank, ADB, is promising farmers easy access to financing of agribusiness for improved agric production in the country come 2022. The bank says certain impediments to accessing financial resources with ease are being removed to ensure that the critical needs of farmers are catered for. Speaking at the 12th cocktail organized by ADB for farmers in Cape Coast ahead of Farmers' Day, General Manager of ADB in charge of agribusiness, Kwame Siedu Atrams, indicated the bank's products and services in 2022 for the farmers would speak to their specific concerns and address their critical needs. Richard Kojunyako has more in the following report.
The Agricultural Development Bank says it will ease the doing of business for farmers who require access to financing in the coming year. The bank says there are many restrictions that hinder many farmers from accessing funds for agribusiness. General Manager of ADB in charge of agribusiness, Kwame Siedu Atrams, says ADB's innovations would find ways that would contribute to better yield and better access to financing by farmers.
There is not much that we import that we cannot produce locally or effectively also help to make available, so as even to cut back on the foreign exchange we use in importing these things. What is critical to farmers, I believe, is their ability to access funds to help expand their businesses. We are coming up with products and services that speak to specific concerns of farmers, that address critical needs of theirs, and therefore enables them to access good concessionary priced funding to expand their businesses.
Agric Minister Dr. Usu Efriyi Akoto lauded farmers for responding positively to government agric policies. He assured farmers of government continued support for the agricultural production.
I have worked around the world with farmers for many, many years. In many places, the government has to be on its knees begging farmers to come and join. You didn't. You just spontaneously responded to the opportunities that we've given, and the transformation of agriculture in Ghana is taking place because of you. And we commend you for what you've done.
Central Regional Minister Justina Marigodasan lauded the contributions of farmers and urged the youth to go into farming. She shares how excited she is as the region hosts this year's Farmers' Day event.
I've been watching it on television. I've not hosted it before. And today marks a very beautiful journey in my political career as a minister of the region. It was so amazing out there. You saw the enthusiasm of the farmers, all invited guests who came there, put up their best to make it a memorable one. It is important because it's really adding something to the local economy. You could see that all hotels in the region have been booked, fully booked. As we speak here, I'm looking for 1 or 2 rooms for some MMDCs who just joined. We cannot get rooms for them because everywhere is booked. And then when we're talking about those women who are cooking on the roadside, Go to the town and see those preparing tilapia, rice, everything. People are buying them.
The Agricultural Development Bank again affirmed their commitment to honor their promise of giving the cedi equivalent of $1,100 to the 2021 National Best Farmer. Reporting for Joy Business, Richard Kwejonyaku, Cape Coast.
All right, and some programming alerts for you in relation to Farmers Day. Joy Business Social is coming up tonight. We'll be looking at the food crisis that we have experienced this year and how to avert it in 2022. The guests for tonight, Edward Karewe, General Secretary GAU, Anthony Morrison, who is CEO of the Chamber of Agribusiness, and Dana Kwe, Executive Director, ASNAP and Agri Impact. That's happening at the top of the hour, 6 across our social media platforms. Do make a date. While away from our Greg, majority of businesses surveyed by the Institute of Economic Affairs say they do not expect much change in their business performance in the next 6 months. The business executive sample said cost of operations have mostly increased, but COVID-19 related expenditure has largely reduced. Here's more.
Majority of businesses reported no change in performance during the last 6 months. With regard to the business areas whose operations were largely affected, the business executive said cost of operations have mostly increased, but COVID-19 related expenditure has largely reduced. Here is Director of Research at the IEA, Dr. John Kwachi.
Ask the businesses to look forward to the next 6 months and tell us how they expect their businesses to do. And then here also, majority of them said they expect no change, no significant change in their business performance in the next 6 months. And a significant number also said we are expecting a better business performance in the next 6 months. In other words, some of them were hopeful, they have high expectations going forward. Others said we expect to, well, in fact, the majority said we expect to remain the same.
On macroeconomic expectations in the next 6 months, the businesses said economic growth will mostly increase whilst inflation reduces. In terms of critical interventions from government to improve the business environment, majority of the businesses called for reduction in government taxes and charges as well as improve the macroeconomic environment. Dr. John Kwachi again.
Reduce government taxes and charges. Restrict influx of imports. Stabilize the macroeconomic environment. Reduce corruption in public institutions. Improve infrastructure. In other words, it's the constraints that we're turning them around and asking them. So those constraints, that face businesses, which of them do you want government to deal with, to tackle, to address?
The businesses sampled were largely retail and wholesale trade. In terms of their ages, they were between 4 and 10 years old.
Now, stakeholders in the tourism and art sector are urging government to set up a fund that will cater for unforeseen events. Speaking at the maiden edition of the Public-Private Partnership Forum, President of the Ghana Tourism Federation, Bella Ahu, suggested that the fund should be separated from the tourism levy to address sudden unforeseen circumstances like the COVID-19 pandemic.
Tourism is a key economic driver in Ghana, which generates foreign exchange earnings, creates jobs and wealth, as well as stimulates other sectors of the economy. Tourism is currently the 4th largest source of foreign exchange earnings. To grow the sector, President of the Ghana Tourism Federation, Bella Ahu, made some recommendations to government.
Today, we are recommending, Honorable Minister, that a fund is set aside which will help government and our industry in times of such disasters. We are saying or suggesting this fund to come out from the tourism levy. We have challenges in the hospitality skills development policy. Honorable Minister, we are suggesting that there is some skills upgrade actually GTA is currently doing but more especially, we want to see Hot Cat better than what it is now.
Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Dr. Mohammed Awal, called for cooperation by industry players. According to him, he will ensure that his works leave a good legacy.
It should be a collective venture between the public sector and the private sector. As been said always, tourism is a government-led thing, but driven by the private sector. We need to continuously collaborate. And GT President, CEO, there should be excuses for not holding this quarterly. We will not tolerate it. Every quarter, it has to be held. And I need reports every quarter. And I'll act on the reports. Please, say it as it is. I don't want to leave my office whether after 1 year or 3 years or 4 years, I don't have anything to show for it. Otherwise, I'm a failure.
Chief Executive of the Ghana Tourism Authority, Akwesi Ajiman, said the forum reiterates the sector's objective of increasing public-private partnerships.
Everything that we do within the value chain stands on collaboration and partnership. And so this forum will help us create that enabling atmosphere and formalize the collaboration that we need. The steering committee, as will be formed, will then become the fulcrum on which we will build these partnerships.
The forum was themed Shaping the Future of Tourism in Ghana through Collaboration and Partnership. A 9-member committee was inaugurated to uphold the goal of creating partnerships.
And still to come on Business Live, the 5th edition of the Made in Ghana Fair opens at the Junction Mall here in Accra. We'll speak to some experts producing items made right here in Ghana. Do stay around. Welcome back. The 5th edition of Joy Prime's Made in Ghana Fair will display Ghana's original, authentic and rich culture at the Junction Mall, Nungwa Barrier in Accra. James Ishen visited some of the exhibitors prior to the start of today's event to know what they've been up to and how they are preparing to give patrons a one-stop opportunity to buy amazing Made in Ghana products at reduced prices. Watch his report.
Let's go. Also, it's the 5th edition of the Joy Prime Made in Ghana Fair, and we are currently at Cocoa Black Naturals. Let's speak to her.
I'm into the production, or let me say, formulation of natural hair.
Now, currently, what are you doing? Seeing you with some, should I say, round bottom flask or something like that?
Okay, they are all my products or my equipment for formulating my products.
But I've seen some chemicals here. What is this?
Okay, so there's some moisturizing shampoo. So that's what I'm currently working on as we speak now.
Now, we are moving straight to your storeroom. So these are unfinished products. So let's go get some finished products and see some of these products you'll be exhibiting at the Made in Ghana Fair. So join me as we move straight to the storeroom as well as that of the administrative room. Yeah. Great. So now we are here still at Cocoa Black Natural, but I've seen someone braiding someone's hair here. I don't know whether they're also into some administrative work. Tell me a bit. So what's really going on here?
Okay, so there's our workstation and there's our mini salon. So at the workstation, we do basically administrative work, which is replying to messages, taking orders from our website, and also attending to clients and customers from Instagram and Facebook. And this mini salon, we've set it up because there are some people who buy our products, and even though there are directions on how to use it, some people find it difficult in styling their hair. So we are here to help them in using our products. There are directions on how to use it. Some people find it difficult in styling their hair. So we are here to help them in using our products.
Basically, you just don't do the makeup products or the products for your hair, braiding of the hairs and all that. You also do other things too.
We don't do the normal salon services. We do some specific salon services using our products we manufacture in this production room.
Okay, and so these are the ones in charge of the administrative works, right? Yes. So let me just say hi to one of them. Hi.
Hello.
What's going on? Has it been positive?
Yes, please.
Now, let's move straight to the storeroom, get some finished products. Then we move straight to others to speak to them what's really going on. It's the Made in Ghana Fair. That is the Joy Prime Made in Ghana Fair. Definitely going to be fun and interesting. Follow me. From the production room, we are currently here at the storeroom, and this is where most of the products are. She is currently packaging some of the finished products, and yeah, I don't know, are these the same products we have here that you're packaging?
Yes, these are the same products. So we have clients all over the world who buy from our website, and we ship through DHL. So we package their products this way and send it to.
Well, so my colleague James Ishan engaging one of the exhibitors at the Made in Ghana Fair. Be sure to pass through at the Junction Mall in Accra. And that's Business Live tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone. I want to take you right to our headlines on our news portal, myjoyonline.com/business. Our top story: the fuel prices go down marginally. You can read more about that on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Darryl Powell. Thanks for watching.